West Virginia to Monterey, we've heard witnesses speak of giant winged creatures, dark, human-like, with the ability to hover and fly at great speeds. And they don't just go about their business. They seem to want to scare us. What could these have been? The answer has to be one of two things. Something supernatural or something natural. If it's supernatural, well, it could be anything. An alien, a spectre, or something from beyond human understanding. If natural, then maybe a giant bird like the terrators that once hunted the human race. What do you say, Daniel?
And these giant birds did exist at one point. They're in the fossil records. There's even been skulls of humans found with claw prints and talon prints in the head. Now that means that they existed at the same time as people and they actually preyed on people as well. So it's not completely inconceivable to think that these birds could still be out there somewhere.
What do you think, Natalie?
I find the Passamaquoddy story about the Thunderbirds really interesting. On the one hand, they describe it as a very spiritual creature, representing all big birds of prey that are there to protect the tribe. But you never know, there may have been real Thunderbirds out there, giant birds that we know existed in the fossil record. And there have been reports of people seeing extremely large birds even today, and they describe them as Thunderbirds. So there may be something behind that. There may be still these large birds existing today.
It could explain the sightings in Mexico, but how do you explain all the weird phenomena surrounding Mothman? The UFOs, the men in black, a whole town consumed by terror.
I've been amazed at just how frightened people have been from these encounters. I mean, that's why it tells me that this is not just any bird that people are seeing. People are seeing something far beyond that. A creature that can keep up with a car, a creature that sounds like it's trying to attack them or scare them in some way. This is a creature that we have no idea about, we've never heard about before.
I think there was a conspiracy at some level. If there was an experiment on hypnosis or drugs on the population, then that would have been covered up. If Mothman was a real flesh and blood being and, say, running around, and the military did go in there and corner off the whole area and catch the creature or scare it away, that was covered up as well. So on some level there has been some conspiracy. You know, the men in black still haven't been explained. We don't know who or what they were. So I think, yeah, there is some conspiracy on some level by somebody.
I can't say for sure that these winged creatures exist, but people are seeing something. I mean, whether it's an optical illusion, a hallucination, whether it's drug-induced, chemical-induced, we don't know. People are certainly afraid. They've seen something that they believe is quite real. So I think it will always remain a mystery.
I'm with you, Nat. A mystery it will remain. Until next time, there are stranger things in heaven and earth, and you've just seen some of them on Animal X.